Guess who's back, world? Me. C'est moi. Okay. Well, I was out and about, having a beautiful walk, having a beautiful time, and reading my books, working on my Greek lessons. I'm committed. Right now I'm just working on modern before I can get into ancient Greek, because really, I'm just one man. Okay. So, as I was out and about, it's usually, again, when I'm walking or working or kind of an in-between state, that's when I tend to pick up on an energy and start to channel. So, oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. That's a weird light. Wow, I've never seen the candle do that. Oh, I like that straight line. Okay, that's distracting though. Okay, nobody needs that. Nobody needs that in a reading. Okay, well, I just feel like we have some energies in the house. Okay, so again, we're back in some really lovely energy. Excuse me, Mom. Like I said, today is the day of lots of messages. Maybe some of you are getting lots of messages. Yeah, I've been getting messages like nonstop from strangers, from people, like just left, right, and center. Like I said, like I'm the hermit. I'm like hermetic. So if messages are coming in left, right, and center, I feel like, yeah, today's the day. Okay. So let's get our smoke on. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely channeling a person who just wants me to, they kind of just want to take over and just like speak to you from the heart. So I'm gonna allow, because their energy is quite nice. And yeah, we might help pull some cards. I can kind of feel already, it's not that they're not good at expressing themselves, but I could already kind of tell when I was checking in with them and hearing what they wanted to talk about. Yeah, it just might help them to express what they're feeling with some cards, but we'll start off with some, some rapping. We'll just let them rap a bit. Okay, but I got some sage, we got some palo. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can tell you right now, I gotta get these socks off. Oh, freedom toes for life. Okay. And I'll just have a little sip of water about it. You know how I like to do. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do a little dibby dab. We gotta get right. Because yeah, there's just been so many energies, and we gotta get right. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna create a little friction here. Create a little love. Ooh, I'm hearing Love Potion number 9 by Cyndi Lauper. Oh, Cyndi Lauper and I have the same birthday. To this date, she was one of the best concerts I ever went to. In terms of like her being a true performer, she's got some magic. And she wasn't even performing her old hits. This was like, I don't know, early 2000s, maybe late 90s in Calgary. And yeah, her and I have the same birthday. What's up, Cyndi? But yeah, she's magic. If you ever get a chance to see old Cyndi, highly recommend it. I love her. But yeah, I'm hearing Love Potion number 9. And I'm a Life Path 9, so like I just approve of all of this. Thanks, spirits. Yeah, spirits. Oh, okay, you know what else they're playing? And I love this song. I love Foreigner. They're playing Foreigner's Urgent. So I got Love Potion number 9. I've got Urgent. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 loud claps because we're clearing out any old stinky energy or any energy I want to concentrate on this person who wants to talk to whoever's in the collective. Yeah, we're gonna create a little friction. Don't forget to tap the top of your head. You got a little pressure point there, that's really important. Keep it fresh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, Cyndi Lauper. Oh yeah, Urgent. Urgent. Yeah, someone feels very urgent about telling you how they feel. but like in a conversational way. Like I know like a lot of these messages are just like, I love you, I think you're beautiful. But no, this person like really wants to like, they really want to talk to you. Like talk to you in that connective way. This is the sense, but we're gonna get deep, you know how we go. We're gonna get the scoops, because who loves scoops? No one more than me. I love them. And you know what? If I do believe I'm correct, I believe Cyndi Lauper is also born in the year of snake. This is her year. So that's something about this. Oh yeah, we got oh yeah. Okay. I'm trying to wear my glasses because I've developed a lazy eye and I've researched why I have a lazy eye. Anyways, it's because I've been not wearing my glasses. Now I'm probably gonna go blind in this eye and have a surgery. So anyway, but it really, wearing glasses actually also feels very uncomfortable. Can't win. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a sip of water about it. Let's bless. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my clarity. Thank you, water. Let's ask that everyone in the collective, including myself, that we be safe, loved, and protected. And for all those that they love too, okay? Perfect. Also, we're gonna give thanks to my grandma Florine, because she's always in. She's a powerhouse. Okay, my person. You have the floor. So what would you like to say? What would you like to say to your love? They really like to study you. They show me like a quiet observation. Again, this is not creepy, this is not stalker, this is not giving ick, okay? We're talking like appropriate, but it's really coming from a place of it's like a quiet adoration and respect and observation. So they're observing you because again, you've captivated them. Yeah, they're utterly captivated. And so I don't suspect that you guys have maybe even spoken in real life. Like there's some kind of connection here. And it can even be like, you know, I've worked in huge office spaces at times. So sometimes it's like there's someone on the team, but they're in a different department and like maybe see each other at all like the stupid meetings. But like, yeah, there's like something about you both get to kind of interact to some extent, but like not interact one-to-one. Okay, elephant feet, please. I'm trying to connect here to a love story. They're showing me, they're very detail oriented. So they observe your physical form, but it's more out of like they want to know your story. So for instance, like they're seeing an observation on like maybe a scar or like something where there would be a story and they want to know about it. But it's like a really small detail, or like maybe you wore like a little special pin, or like there's something really little, like a little detail that no one else would notice, but they've noticed it. And it's important to them. And what they keep kind of showing is that they want to know the stories. They want to know all your stories. Yeah, they're very interested. Again, they want to know you. All of you. It's not surface level. That's really sweet. Because to be honest, interested people show interest. And how do you show interest? By like asking questions and like wanting to know all the stories, right? Yeah, this person, they want to know your story. They want to know. Yeah, they want to know your 10,000 joys and your 10,000 sorrows. They want to know what makes you laugh. And I think they're showing me that they've heard you laugh privately, or like, again, like maybe, again, maybe it's an office. I don't know. There's something, but like they saw you one day laughing really hard, like unabashed. And it's kind of like a dry, dry heaving laughing, like when you're laughing really hard at something and then you kind of get that wheeze. They're showing that they find that tremendously endearing, and they just, yeah, they want to know what makes you laugh, what tickles you. They're showing me that they've seen you stressed somehow. Oh yeah, because now I feel like they want to rub their head, or you've been rubbing your head or something. They're showing like something stressed you out, and they want to know, like, yeah, they want to know you. They want to know all of you. And again, it can't stress this enough. There's nothing creepy here. It's really just out of like a pure adoration, a very respectful energy, but one of like, you're just the most incredible. And it's not about the physical. Like, yes, they see you and your essence is shining through your body. So there's a magnetism. And yes, they think you're a total smoke show. Babe Town, 1,000,000%. But the emphasis, it's like, again, bonus. You just happen to be Babe Town, but even if you weren't traditionally Babe Town, they would still think you're Babe Town because it's your essence. It's you. It's your you-ness. It's your uniqueness. Yeah, they just keep showing me details about you. Like all the details. They just take everything in. They just every little detail. Like they're showing me different outfits that you wear, and like they just notice everything, and it feels really special to them because it's information. Because it's true, like the things that we wear, the details, like we pick things that kind of represent the representations of who we are, what we like, they're expressions of ourselves, and so they've noted that if they can't get to talk to you right now, that your expressions of self are kind of all that they have to work with. So they're like, okay, that's really nice. This one's a keeper, people. Only again if you're interested and you're attracted, but like this is good energy. Like, okay. Yeah, on a more romantic note, they do fantasize about like what it would be like to be friends with you. Again, there's like a real courtship here. Like, it's not about just getting into the sack. It's not a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. It's also, again, not peacocking, showboating. It's not about having you on their arm to like show off. No, this person actually feels quite private and very protective. Yeah, they're very protective of you. Like, again, not based off of, even if you rejected them, they wouldn't want to see any harm to come to you. And that's why when they see you stressed, yeah, it's just a very like protective, they're just concerned. It's a really love feeling. They really like you. They really want to get to know you. I feel like this person would be an excellent listener and someone who knows how to ask really good questions, like interesting questions, not the same old like, what do you do for work? Or like, what did you do on the weekend? Like this person is like really like and also not in a trauma bonding way. It's not like, let's dive in the first hour into like every terrible thing that happened to you. It's just more like, yeah, they're showing me the word best friend. So, you know, what do best friends do? They go on a lot of adventures, they fuck around, they play, and you get to know each other in these very intimate ways, but only in the ways that, like, you can with a best friend, you know? Because you share things at different times, and you have all the flavors. Like, yeah, again, sometimes you're fucking around, being silly, being mischievous. Maybe, again, your best friend's at work, so you're making eyes across, like, the boardroom to be like, you know, when you make the eyes and you're like, oh my God, can we acknowledge this fucking bullshit right now? Or like when someone does something really hilarious and you're trying to keep it together. They're giving me this vibe. They really respect you. Wow, everyone I pick up on has really beautiful hair. I pick up on so much hair as like a staple feature. Or I just pick up on people who have like a real hair fetish. But collective, you must have beautiful hair, because this person, they just want to be near you. They just want to be near you, but yeah, they would love to, like, I don't know, they want to like run their hands through your hair. Yeah, they think your hair is like fucking sexy. And your face, like, they're just literally walking me through everything. They love your nose, like like head to toe. And I picked up on another reading. There was another reading like this too, where it was the same thing. It was like head to toe. And I love this energy. Again, like, this is the energy I'm supportive of. I really love to see this. This is very nice. And they've noticed everything. They know exactly which, like, your earlobes look like. They're walking me through it. They're showing me, like, sorry, this is my own forehead. I'm discovering something. What is this? Yeah, like, they're just showing me your hair and how they love it. They think it's just, and they notice what you do to it each day. Like, again, just highly observant. Yeah, they're emphasizing. There's something about, like, just everything, because your nose, they think your nose is perfect. Maybe you don't like your nose, but they love your nose. They love your nose. In fact, they're saying it's the fucking best nose they've ever seen. I love that, because it's, you know, like most people, tits and ass, you know, abs, dongs, and buns and muscles. This person is like, yeah, they think your nose is perfect. They think your eyes are majestic. They love your eyes. They love your nose. They love, yeah, I see them wanting to just like hold your face. So I see them wanting to kiss your cheeks. Like, they just, everything. They love your smile. They think your teeth are just perfection. Yeah, they love your smile. They love your eyes. They love your ears. Something about the ears. They really love your ears. Oh, no, we're just kind of working our way down. They love your neck. I guess it's also your movements, the way, because they're pointing out these things, but in terms of anime, like your movement, the way that you move in the world, the way that you use all these things, the way that you express yourself. That's what it is. They're showing me they're breaking down these components, but what they're really trying to say, though, is that it's how everything comes into life, into movement, how you animate yourself, how you express yourself, how you choose to express yourself. They love your laugh. They love the timbre of your voice. They think your voice is super sexy. They love your collarbones. Everything. Everything. But they feel as though they don't know how to talk to you. There's something here. Because I'm being shown like a gap. There's a gap. And they're kind of like hand over mouth. Like, there's a gap and a hand over mouth. So, like, they either feel like they don't know how to talk to you. Is it your confidence? What is this? Do we have to get out some cards? What is it, my dear? Why can't you talk to this person? Are you shy? No. Yeah, I'm kind of running through things and like, yeah, they're not shy. This person actually feels quite confident. They have like a quiet strength. Like they're not a pushover. They're not meek. They're not shy. They're highly observant. They don't miss a thing, especially when it comes to you. They're showing me, their sense is that, well, everyone has a story. Like everybody has a story. They want to know your story. They want to know everything about you. Inside out. They want to know everything about you. And even, it's really cute because it would seem as though that maybe you might have different interests. Like it seems like there'd be some compatible things, but that perhaps that you're a bit different, which is great. But they're so open-minded and willing that even the things that weren't normally interested, but because you're interested, and again, this isn't a codependent thing. This is more instead of being like, ew, you're into that, I'm not into that. No, like, you go do that with your friends, or like, I don't know, instead of being judgmental or dismissive or like just uninterested, they're really honest about the fact of like, this isn't really my thing, but because you find it really interesting, I want to know what you find interesting about it. Do you see what I mean? It's because they're respected, being like, oh, well, like, I think you're so intelligent and I respect you so much. So like, if you see something here that I can't see or understand yet, like, I want to know what that is, like they're just really open and curious. I like this energy. Okay, we're at 22 minutes. Well, let's pull some cards because cards always get real scoopy and I don't want to keep you here all night. Okay. What deck would you like to express yourself with? The owls? Light seers. Okay. Okay, we can accommodate that. No problem. Oh, man. I want to know, does this person, my person who's talking to me, does this person know who you are? Like what? Yeah, let's do a shove. Okay, but I want you to tell me, before we get into their energy, I want you to tell me a bit more. Do you want to talk about yourself a little bit? They're showing me that you're a little bit more A-type personality and that they're not A-type personality, but they find that endearing about you. Ace of Cups. And it literally just slid right out. It was just like easy peasy. It's a no-brainer. That's nice. Yeah, I just feel like they do. They hold this space for you. Yeah, I can feel it. And again, it's not a small heart because it's very balanced. Like this person has very nice energy. Very nice. And it's weird because they're saying that they're not A-type, but it's funny. I was just sitting at a cafe reading, and there was a gentleman that I was observing, because I like to just, I love people watching. It's my favorite thing, because you get to learn a lot about people, and then sometimes spirit talks to me, you know, through observation. So I was looking at all these different people, and there was this young guy, and he kind of has this energy, to be honest. He was, you know, probably in his like mid to late 20s, looked to be probably more artistic, just based off of his clothes, but the way that, you know, his shirt was tucked in, but he had perfect posture, like just beautiful posture. And so they're showing me a mix of like, this person is an A-type personality. They're way more flexible, at least than you in some ways. Oh, I see it as probably a nice balance. Like, you're probably flexible in ways that this person isn't. Yeah, it's like a nice trade-off. Little infinity symbol here. Actually, I saw an elastic. Someone's hair elastic fell out, and it was in a perfect infinity. Yeah. Okay, but they're showing me. And again, normally they wouldn't be kind of attracted to the ways, the details of how you're but because it's you, it's like the perfect blend. But if you were to take those the things that they're showing me and put it on a different person, but because it's you, and they find it really endearing. They're showing me these differences, but they love it. It doesn't bother them. They think it's great. Again, really open to being like, oh, we don't need to be the same in this way. Okay, we're different in this way, but that's okay. Seven of Pentacles. They want to grow something with you. Like, this person is invested. They're willing to, like, they're patient. Like, they're flexible and maybe a little bit more loosey-goosey, but this person is, like, willing to put in the time. And again, to allow something to really mature. Plants grow on their own accord, you know, like you lay the seeds down. Like, yeah, this person wants to grow with you. Okay, I'm gonna focus. Okay. What else do you want to say? They want to shoot their shot. For some reason, her javelin, which I always refer to as a javelin, but it really, in that moment, wow, the world. Yeah, they think the world of you. Like, they think the world of you. Oh yeah, going back to the paintbrush. Oh, you're like a muse. Maybe one of you is an artist, or both of you are artists. That would also explain, like, looking at all the details. Yeah, perhaps for some of you, and this, again, because we get lots of different energies in here, but, yeah, perhaps this person is an artist, and they want to paint you. They want to paint your portrait, like old school style. But they also definitely want to, like, shoot their shot, but they want to give you the world, but they think the world of you. They don't want to share. And it's a protective, like, less jealous. Like, they definitely don't want to share. Oh, Six of Cups, this is what I'm saying. It's so sweet. This energy is so sweet. But yeah, like, kind of how I was holding that heart. It's very protective. They don't want to see anyone bother or harm you or make you sad or, like, I don't know. But also that's how they feel about, you know, your connection somehow. Oh my god. So sorry. Where did that yawn come from? That was like literally out of nowhere. Is someone yawning right now? Okay, okay, hold on. I was yawning and not thinking. Okay, but I do want to now tap into you, collective. Okay, so we've seen these cards. We kind of get the gist of how this person is feeling about you. Now, I want to use a different deck for your energy. Yeah, sorry. Still want to keep going back to my colorful fun deck. Okay. So, collective, do you even, because sometimes we have admirers that we haven't even noticed for whatever reason. It just is. It's not because you don't care, but maybe you just literally haven't noticed them. Okay, well, fuck, we gotta get the scoops stat right now. Now again, I can't tell you how to feel. You can't tell yourself how to feel. It's either there or it's not. But I can tell you right now, if you were into this person remotely, this person's energy is correct. What I call just right. This is the energy I love to see on the table or to get channeled. This is Yumtown. This is that song, Emergency, paging Dr. B. Emergency. My son loves that song. Yeah. Okay, so we're tapping into the collective. Collective. How do you feel about this person? Have you noticed them? What's the deal between you two? Also, yeah, who's gonna make a move here? What's going on? Also, I do get the sense that you're not with someone. That doesn't seem to be the issue. I feel like, for whatever reason, you're single like a Pringle. Oh yeah, 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. Single like a Pringle. Okay, single like a Pringle. What do you gotta say? The Fool. I love this energy. Yes. Okay, so we have the Fool to the Hermit to the 10 of Penties, which I fucking love to see. But what I'm getting actually with, hold on. Let's focus. Hold on. I feel like, because see how her eyes are closed? I feel like in some way, for some of you, it doesn't have to be all, maybe you sense psychically, either way, her eyes are closed. So for some of you, and I'm really hearing for some of you, you haven't seen this person. You don't know. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's very organic. You have not noticed. Or maybe there's a weird, I don't know, the distance, the gap can be anything. But either way, maybe you don't know. But this energy tells me, though, that once you are to know, to see, because also, again, I feel like she's in the dark or she's looking. Like there's something about her eyes are closed and her eyes are closed. Maybe the two, you sense each other. Because one's in the dark, one's in the... Multiples of cards on this, but there's something about not seeing, but both have their eyes closed. But one is in the dark, one is in the light. I kind of feel actually, like, to be honest, we're going to see, but what I'm riffing here is that this is the person I'm channeling. They're ready to have a new beginning. They're ready to jump off the cliff. And see, they're holding this flower, and their eyes are closed, and they're like a light for you to sense. Because, yeah, they're also showing me a little bit of your sad, like there's this emphasis on like when they've seen you stressed or sad. So perhaps you have been in this hermit energy, and that's why you can't see them. Or something. But either way, what we know is because also it goes 0, 9, 10. So it goes like 0 to 100. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, 0, 9, 10. We go from Not seeing. Oh, straight into 0 to 100. 10 of Penties. Rock on. Like, so happy. So fulfilled. Chariot on the bottom. Coming in. Okay. Okay, now Spirit Team, because you can see a bigger picture here. Sorry, my person. I'm going to just scoot you to the side so that we can get a higher perspective. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a really balanced energy here. Ooh, and look, we got sexy leg out. Balanced but sexy. I love this energy. Okay, so spirits, can we talk about how these two come together? Passion. Now, I know the devil is the devil, and the devil comes out in a lot of ways, but as soon as I felt it, I was like, because again, their eyes are closed, but it's like as soon as the eyes open, because we go that 10, I'm really feeling passion. Can you speak to this? Stat. Oh, 2 cards. Wait, no, I just want... Yeah, justice. Because it's just right. This person's just right. And there's nothing better than having like primal passion, but like, again, the energy coming in correct. That is hot. That is really hot. Okay. And I always see these as like 2 little cakes, birthday cakes or something. So I feel, again, this, and with even in this 10 of Pentacles, like there's some kind of like celebratory justice, a rebalancing, just right, coming in correct, truth telling. And again, with this, like it's balanced. And even in your differences, you know, and that night and dark. And you know, I love to talk about the duality. I'm all about this Hecate fucking Apollo business. It's not about being complementary, because everything I keep coming back to in terms of the elements of like fire and water, because, you know, water can put out fire. I was using the example of how like air and fire, it's really complementary. Or like when you have earth and water, like waters, or, you know, feeds the earth, you know, like it nourishes. And air can really fan the flames. It's very complementary. But what seems to be emphasized in all of this divine masculine, divine feminine, true counterparts, it's not about complementary, it's about exact opposites. Because exact opposites make the whole. And so this is what I'm seeing here. It's like it neutralizes, it balances it all out. And it's just, yeah. But even within this balance, just because it's balanced, it's not just nice. She's sexy. She's primal. She's wild. She's animal. Because this to me has more of that pan energy versus devil. You see what I'm saying? One is more evolved and one is the devolved. Devil being the devolved, you know? Debased. Whereas pan, yeah. Yeah, Thunderfeet up there just gave a acknowledgement. Oh boy, yep. We got, yep. Knight of Cups to the Queen of Wands. Oh my god, I love these two. I love those two. Okay, so who's making the move here? Who's the Knight of Cups? Is this the person I'm channeling going towards you? Are you the Queen of Wands or are they the Queen of Wands? What's going on here? Page of Cups. Are you both gonna just... Are you both gonna shoot your shot at each other at the same time? By accident? Like, are you both gonna like meet up at the water cooler? There's gonna be this opportunity, and then you both are just like, and you both discover that you're both gonna ask each other out. It kind of seems as though, to be honest. Okay, wait, can we get some confirmation on this? Well, again, going to the Queen of Wands. They just think you're so fucking sexy. But it's not just body. It's everything. It's everything. It's you. It's your you-ness. It's your essence. The whole kit and caboodle. Okay, someone's coming in hot to trot. I love seeing this movement. Well, and now that I see both energies, you're both interested. Ah! Amazing. And we have movement. And like I already said in my other video, don't be fooled by the wheelchair. She's a fucking boss. She knows how to get this wheelchair fucking moving. Do you know what I mean? These dogs know how to move too. I love this. Okay, well, we're at 41 minutes. Okay, can we just have one last card for the both of you to send you off into oblivion? Okay, hold on. I was thinking, okay, I've said this before in other videos. Sometimes I get excited and then I'm thinking multiple thoughts and then I pull a card, but the card feels scattered like my thoughts. So I have to, okay. They're actually just showing me, I see you two facing each other. Well, maybe I just need to channel for a second. Oh my God, the lovers. Yeah, spirit, okay. Let me just channel for, where's my rock? Ah. I hear laughing. You two are gonna really laugh. You two are gonna be little chuckleheads. Yeah, that like wheezy laugh. The two of you are gonna be wheezing. You know when you wheeze so hard? We all do it. You don't think you have a wheeze in there? Then you haven't laughed hard enough. There's a type of laughter where you almost then start to panic because you haven't breathed in a hot second like that, and then tears are running. It's the doubling over. You know what I mean? When you have to lean on something, the lean and wheeze kind of laugh. Yeah. I see you two laying in bed under the moonlight. Yeah, I see the moonlight coming in through the window. And maybe you've had sex, maybe you haven't. But it's just like talking all night. Yeah, you two love, your love language is being heard and sharing. And I'm sensing actually for you in the collective, I don't know if you've ever had someone actually be interested in you. Like interested in you. Not the idea of you. Not the cutout. You know? Like you. Yeah, because I just see you two lying in bed and I don't think anyone's ever really asked you about like details about you. And like listened. And not only that, this person remembers. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I'm tapping into you a little bit, collective. And you know what? It's sweet. It's sweet like honey. You're both little honey bears. Yeah, you're a little bit different, but the thing about you, yeah, because you're a little bit more A-type, but what you like to do is you like to plan really special things. So you listen to, you're not as spontaneous, but because now that once you two somehow connect, Jesus. You also take in these details in a slightly different way. I don't know how to describe it. I can see it, feel it. but then you work quietly behind the scenes and you like plan these really special things. Oh, it's so cute. It's really cute. Oh my God. Yeah, you're really tender, collective. You're a real tenderoni. But I don't think you've really been able to express this side of yourself because, again, I don't think you've ever really been with someone who took an interest in you or who has been romantic like this. It's a different type of romance. You're going to get to learn about romance in a different way, and you're going to get to express it in a way that I think you knew was there, but it just wasn't expressed. It didn't have a container or someone to go to that would appreciate it. Or in the ways, if you did try before, it fell flat. I'm seeing like really cute things where like one of you must be creative to some degree, and you don't have to be an artist to be creative. Like, fuck. Like, you know, but I see more thoughtful things. And not to say that buying things isn't thoughtful. There's just a thoughtfulness that goes into whatever types of gifts or things that you do for each other. And it's really based off of the observation of what the person likes or what they're about. And that's what makes it special, is because someone took the time to get to know you, or you took the time to get to know them and to notice, to observe. Because no one's really observed you two before. Oh, guys. Holy fuck. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of love I want to read for. There's nothing else to pull a card on, but I just love this energy. Yeah, it's more of a channel thing, but I like shuffling. Shuffling gets me into a bit of a state. It's kind of like when I do a scribble channel. Yeah, let's just keep it to shuffle to stay in the flow state. Okay. Is there anything else? You guys are just so cute. Oh yeah, back to the Fool. You two are genuinely going to be best friends. This is comrade in arms. Like, there is definitely sexiness here. There's all of those things that come with like romance, true love, but like first and foremost, again, it's so respectful. It's so equal. And again, even the ways that there's different, because there's so much respect for one another, and the ways that you're different, that other people would get irritated and be like, oh, we're not compatible. Ba-doop-ba-doop. No, this person just leans in where they're like, oh, you're different from me? Doesn't matter, because you're my best friend, and I just want to know everything about you. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Yeah, back to justice. Just right. This is just right. Ah! Oh my god, every time I dip into all these delicious energies, I never want to leave. I want to be in the kitchen dancing. I want to be... I want to be like this, you know, like a fly on the wall while you two guys talk and get to know each other in bed under the moonlight. With your wheeze laughing. Ugh, just beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. Okay. Well, I bid you two a fond adieu. I hope that chariot's coming in, so like that's delightful. Again, can't encourage it enough. I'm Snoopy as hell. When this shit goes down, if you want to come back to be like, update, please. Like, guys, can't stress enough. Who loves scoops? Who's the scoop daddy here? This fucking guy. Yeah, not over here. Right here. It's because of my lazy eye. Muffin. Right here. Tell me how it fucking goes. I love a love story. No one loves a love story like me, especially with this kind. Okay? Don't forget. Okay, stay blessed, stay golden out there.